Magnetism. Magnets. You know, magnets stick to some things, like laboratory doors. Pretty nice decorations, huh? Magnetism is invisible. Magnetism comes from minerals found in the earth. And the earth is so full of these minerals that the earth itself is a giant magnet. That's what makes compasses point north. A compass is just a magnet that's free to move. Now, the most common mineral that can be made into a magnet is iron. Right here is some iron powder, and this is a magnet. Watch. The magnet makes the iron powder form these lines, and we call that a magnetic field. Now, only three things can stick to a magnet: iron, nickel, and cobalt. Nothing else will stick. Not rubber dinosaurs, aluminum, silver or copper coins, gold jewelry, but iron sticks great. Magnetism comes from moving electrons. You know what we call moving electrons? No. We call it electricity.
Forces and Magnetism, Grade 3, Unit 4, Week 5, Day 1 and 2. Good morning, scholars. I hope you enjoyed that introduction to magnetism and electricity. This week, we are going to be talking about different types of magnets and how they are used in our daily lives. Today, we are going to focus on our content vocabulary. Today, we're going to continue to explore the topic of magnetism and learn vocabulary words that you will see as you read and write about magnetism and its role in our everyday lives. We will also do our first read of magnetism, magnets, types, and uses. So let's go ahead and review a few words. Our first word is magnetism. The power of a magnet to attract, a force that pushes or pulls certain metals. Magnetism. Our next word is variety. A number of different things in a group.
variety.
The definition of variety is a number of different types of things, especially ones in the same general category.
Let's go to the supermarket and show you what it means. Look at all the different cat foods. Look at all the different flavors of juice. Tons of different soups. And my favorite, cookies.
Magnets come in a wide variety with an equally wide variety of uses. What foods or drinks come in a variety of flavors? Why don't you try? Comes in a variety of flavors. Nice job. Let's go on to our next word. Convenient. Convenient. Useful or easy to use.
Something fits well with a person's needs, activities, or plans. For example, I plan to go home and relax on my comfortable couch, but I have no food. There's a pizza shop in the metro. It is very convenient. It fits well with my plans to go home. I don't have to go to the store. I don't have to go to a restaurant. It is convenient. It is easy. It is cheap. The metro is also very convenient for me. There is a metro stop near my house. I don't have to walk very far. I don't have to buy a car and pay for gasoline. The metro is easy and it is cheap. It is convenient. I like to teach on Skype. This is very convenient for me. I don't have to go to a school. I don't have to rent a classroom. I simply turn on my computer and I can see my students all over the world. Skype teaching is very convenient for me.
Another word for convenient is helpful. They help to make life more convenient. What is something in your home that makes your life more convenient? How? Okay, here's your sentence frame. Something that makes my life more convenient is because. Go ahead. Thank you for sharing. Our next word is incision. An incision is a surgical cut made in the skin. Incision. Another synonym for the word incision is cut. This is an example of an
The
incision.
skin is kept under tension when cutting. The belly of the blade is used to form the skin incision from the top downwards.
Incision. Our last word is reliance. A reliance is a dependence or trust. The synonym for reliance might be need. If you notice this man is using a guide dog, he is reliant on this guide dog to get around. He is reliant. He might also be reliant on his shoes to be well made, or reliant on his jacket to be waterproof. People's reliance on magnets only continues to grow. Who is someone you rely on? How? I rely on because... Alright, so in the packet, you guys will see that you have a 4-square vocabulary activity. And I'm going to quickly review how to do this with you so that you can do it inside your packet. In the first box, you have the vocabulary word and you have the definition of that vocabulary word. Magnetism. The power of the magnet to attract. A force that pushes and pulls certain metals. Next, you have a synonym. And you can find a synonym in something called a thesaurus. You could also Google online synonym for magnetism or synonym for reliance. Our word is attraction. Now in this Get Specific section, they want you to write a sentence in your own words using your vocabulary word. When I feel the refrigerator magnet get pulled to the refrigerator door, this is a form of magnetism. Lastly, I want you to draw a picture or find an image online if you're doing this on your computer that represents magnetism. Magnetism is the act of a magnet attracting metal. So remember, read the word and the definition, write a synonym, get specific by making a connection and defining it in your own words, and draw a picture that helps you visualize that word. We can see here our vocabulary words. We have variety, convenient, incision, reliance. And now we're into day 2. Great job!
Now where would we get some electricity? Well, how about from this battery? Now when I connect this battery, electricity will flow through this coil. And we'll get magnetism. Here we go. Watch. There's enough magnetism to hold up all this weight. Now what'll happen when we disconnect the wire? Well, the magnetism will stop. You ready?
Sure.
3,
1,000.
2,
1,000.
1.
1,000.